Become a channel member and support the content. You also get access to exclusive videos. You'll get an emote next to your name in the comments. The link for that can be found next to the subscribe button or in the description. And beat the random lottery that is FIFA points by buying the coins direct from u7buy.com. Use code TVM at checkout for a 5% discount, or if you're a new customer, get 8% discount. The link is down below. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video. It's a bit of a random one today because we're not really going to be able to predict them, but I thought it'd be interesting to take a look at the icons that I think we may get over the coming days. Whether they're going to do that today or whether they're going to wait for the current SBCs to expire before they issue new ones, I don't know. First player though, 88 rated Rio Ferdinand. Now I believe this is only the mid Rio Ferdinand. The way that EA have been doing icon swaps, the way they've been doing icon SBCs when we ever get them, they've not been too convincing, and I don't think we're going to get great ones. We'll get the odd good one here or there, but I don't think we're going to get great ones. Now, how this could look is something similar to this. I think on the market right now, he's on an average about 800,000, maybe a touch more than that on certain platforms. I think they'll, I mean, with regards to what you'll need in each SBC, it's pretty self-explanatory when it comes to things like this. You know, you'll need one Man United player, possibly a West Ham player where he started off, and an England player for obviously being an international and such. But I think it's going to come in and around 150k cheaper than what he currently is on the market. Is that worth it? You'll have to let me know in the comments. I have certain beliefs when it comes to icon SBCs where a lot of people won't agree with me. SEN, this I think is his prime. It's quite an expensive one, but I think with the addition now of moments icons, I wouldn't put it past them to release a couple of moments icons, and we may dabble in that with a few of them because we do have a few icons to get through. But I think they'll give us an awful lot of decent looking sort of mid or primes. I don't think we'll get too many moments. Alberto, for example, is the mid version of this icon. I think his prime is like 93 rated, actually. But as a right back, that looks very, very good. I would probably play him at centre back, though. I played against his base card at centre back the other day, and it was an absolute nightmare. Seedorf, I think this is the prime. Looks like a very good card. I don't think this is one that many people would want to do, though. I don't know why. Just strikes me as that type of player that people would pack, for example, in a mid to prime pack and be like, well, it's not bad, but it wasn't one I was really wanting. You know, you see Dutch and you think, well, could be Hullett or something like that. Sanchez is a card that I think we'll get at some point, regardless of which version it is. It could be the mid or the prime or even the moments, but I think they'll give this out in some form of SBC at some point. I say give it out as an option. They're not going to give it to you. They don't give you anything, but you know what I mean. Definitely a card I can see a fair few people doing because of the pace. Yashin is an icon I actually would really like to have as an option. And I know a lot of people would turn their nose up at a goalkeeper, but the only goalkeeper we've had so far in terms of icons is Van der Sar, and it was the worst version of Van der Sar because it's the one that doesn't catch anything and the one that spends half the time on the floor. We need a goalkeeper with hands, please. That would be nice. Balak, I have mentioned him before in an icon swaps video. I kind of thought that we might have had that instead of Baggio, obviously the moments Balak, but I would not turn down a prime Balak, 91 rated, and we are going to take a little look at what that could look like. And a lot of you might question why there's an AC Milan badge there. He scored a banger, I think it was in 2006 against AC Milan, so they could do something along those lines. You need one AC Milan player. 88 rated team overall. I think 800,000 coins for this card could be the asking price if they decide to go down that route, mainly because he is around 950 to a mil on the market, and as prices have been around 200 to 300k less as an SBC, that's kind of in and around where I thought it might be. Some of the premium cards, if you will, and a typical thing for EA to do would be to drop a base Kenny Dalglish. We've seen it already with Butragueno in icon swaps. We didn't get the mid, we didn't get the prime, well, I mean, definitely didn't get the moments. They gave us the base, and you can't get that until March, April time. You know, like, ridiculous. Another player that they could do that with, of course, is Hullett. They know everybody loves this guy. Everybody puts this player and this card in very high regard. So regardless of which version of it, people are going to want to do it. So this is the base version of Hullett. I don't think it's the best looking card in the world at all, especially now in February. But I think it's a very EA thing to do. The other options we could have, maybe just the last 3 before we get into the ones I would really like to see. Moments Laudrup. It's a Moments card, but it's one of those, yeah, it's a Moments, but who cares? Because he's not like, he's a decent card, but he's not one of the most desirable ones. He's not going to be one of the most sought after. Like every Moments card right now, because they're brand new, they're all over 1 million coins. But give it time, and these will come right down in price, as will the next player, Paul Scholes. Looks like a decent card. Looks like he can ping it. Of course, he's going to have insane volleys, great long shots and stuff. But just overall, it's going to be one of those cards that you never see unless people pack it from a Moments pack or something, or get it untradeable in something else, because no one is going to go out and buy this card unless they are a dedicated Manchester United fan, for example. Moving on to our final Moments icon, and that is going to be Henrik Larsen, another one for the Man United fans, or of course the Celtic fans. This card doesn't look terrible, to be fair, 91 rated, but again, it's going to be one of those really cheap Moments cards that I could definitely see EA just put into an SBC and be like, hey, look, we listened to you, here's some Moments cards. And it's like, yeah, they're Moments cards, but it's not the Moments cards that we actually want to see. Now, a segment I like to call, EA won't do it. There's no way we're going to get cards as good as this, but these are the ones I'd like to see. We had it last year, I think, or was it the year before? 94 rated Ronaldinho. I would give my left toe to see an icon SBC of Ronaldinho. I don't even care which version it is. I don't even care if they drop the base version. I want Ronaldinho on my team. Can't justify spending the coins. SBC would be nice. JJ Okocha's Moments card at the moment is around 2 to 2.5 million coins, with good reason. It is very good. He has 5-star skills, fits the game very, very well. I would love to see this. This is kind of possible, to be fair. I think this is more 50-50 than Ronaldinho. I don't think we'll get a Ronaldinho, but we could get a JJ Okocha Moments. That would be very nice. Another player that they could drop to go alongside those who did Cannavaro would be Maldini. Now, I've not gone for a Moments Maldini. In fact, I did toy with the idea of dropping the mid, but this is the prime. Look at that pace. Look at that defending. Yes, please, get in my club. He is an endgame centre-back in every sense of the word. To be fair, even the base card is an endgame centre-back. I think he's even a left-back, though, but still. Eric Cantona, I have gone with the top, let's say the top end, you know, the one below the Moments. I've gone with the prime, even though it's a very expensive card. I can definitely see EA dropping an Eric Cantona, but maybe just the base, very Butragueno-esque. But I would like to see, I mean, just leave it there for the rest of the game. Drop it and leave it there. Why not, right? And finally, we have Eusebio. I think this is the mid Eusebio, because I can't really see them dropping a 8 to 10 million coin card. I don't even know how much he is, but probably somewhere around that. Don't see them doing that. Remember when they did, they dropped, was it FIFA 19? They said, we're not dropping any more icons because they're too expensive. Like that, honestly, that was the excuse they gave. And I can definitely see them not doing that again. But I think this batch of icons that they now drop, whether it be tonight, tomorrow, or whenever, I feel like they should be there till the end of the game, because it just makes sense. Drop really good icons, allow us to grind them for the rest of the game, and leave them there. And I can complete them when I can actually get round to completing it. Don't give me a month or two to complete it, and if I can't do it, then, you know, tough luck. Allow me to work towards it till the end of the game. It's how it should have been in the first place, and it's how I'd like to be now. If you have any opinions on whether I've maybe got any of those icons right, feel free to let me know. If you could handpick one icon to be in an icon SBC going forward, let me know who it is, which version, in the comments. And of course, if you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.